All right. Gonna get this started. How's everyone doing? Made a few updates to the way this functions here, so we should be able to read everyone's chat messages a lot better this time. Turn that off. All right, very nice. Okay, and we're going to be starting with some Graveyard Keeper, and I also have a guest with me. Going to unmute them here. Oh, here we go. Let's say, how do I, oh my god. Hello? Hello? Let's see here. They'll be here in a sec. Oh, I see him. God damn it. Okay. He's like, I'm here. Okay. It's like, I'm trying to unmute him and its Discord is struggling. Now he's typing too. I'm trying to figure it out. This is really weird, actually. So normally with Discord, you it's because I'm streaming. Essentially, it's being strange. I'm just end the call and redo it. We did have him on there, but I'll be back in a sec. How did the stream go? Not good. It's like asking for my advice. Like, what did I do? All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
There we go.
Yeah, it was because when I shared screens, it started a Discord stream, and when I was streaming, it was like not letting you. It was kind of weird. It was like in between like a call and a stream, and yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so I just want to share the screen with you without streaming it, like without going live or whatever. It's so strange.
You should be able to, like, just clicking on the
share screen button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it wants to go live now. It's like a whole different. It's like they've changed it or something. We'll see what happens. I'll try going live again.
Just send it. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's a good sign. All right, we should be okay then. Let me just get you actually on there. There we go. Okay, and can you try talking once? Make sure it's the right volume now. We have to restart it.
Test. Hello.
Okay, sounds good. Oh man, Discord.
Is it gonna show the? There it goes.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can. Oh, I can see me.
Okay. Wait, you can't. Oh, can you see my OBS screen so you can like see what's going on? Okay, good. Because we're gonna be like, I'm gonna be playing the game and we talk about stuff, and then I'm gonna play a Circadian as well. I think on like a later, like another live stream, I'll have you play Circadian and try it out.
Okay. Nice.
But that'd be cool. Okay, so all the messages for chat will show up above me, so you'll be able to read them there from all 4 platforms, or 3 platforms. 'Cause Steam is like, as a platform, is barely alive in terms of you can stream on Twitch or on Steam, but it's it's interesting. We'll say
I was looking into some of the stuff behind it, and I was just like, this is quite the task.
Yeah, it's really minimal right now. It is cool that you can like go live on a store page. It's really cool for developers like this. For instance, it's perfect for that. But you can't like There's no IRC for the chat, so you can't really like grab the chat and do things with it. So I can't throw it up on the stream. Which is kind of weird. And there's just a lot of limitations to the way that you live stream on it, but it's all right. We're going to play some Graveyard Keeper.
I need to transition the scene, by the way.
Oh, I need to transition it so that you're on it. Thank you. Thank you. Good call. Ordinary day. Well, okay, this is already going to remind me of Circadian now, because in Circadian, you go into the city. This is like Stardew, right? Well, not really. It's not.
I think
really.
a lot of people do compare it to Stardew.
I mean, they do, but I just meant like that story sequence where you start in the city, but never mind. Falling apart real fast. Turn a page in your life. It's been a long time since I played Graveyard Keeper.
I don't think I've ever played it. No, I never played it.
You never played Graveyard Keeper? Okay.
No. I've watched you play it. I watched Grimmy play it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those games like Stardew. I really enjoy playing offline and stuff like that, and I'd probably enjoy playing this offline. But for some reason, like, I'd rather, like, it's one of those games where I'd rather just watch someone else play it.
Yeah, I totally get that. Home to my love. You'd be a good Graveyard Keeper. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. I like how it's like dig up. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, Strange Visions, Nightmare. Let's go find Jerry. It's gonna make me kind of want to play Graveyard Keeper again.
These type of games are like, they're just weirdly addicting. It's like something that you wouldn't want to be doing IRL, but obviously you just burn a lot of time online.
That's kind of the draw, yeah, right? I mean, or that's kind of like some of the core gameplay mechanics of why when they make the game, they're thinking about how to make it in a way that you can't put it down. Right? It's like one more thing, like one more day, you know?
Yeah. Those type of things, like Stardew was exactly like that. Like it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna, I just need to do one more day. And next thing you know, it's like 2 hours pass by real life, and you're like,
yep.
One more day, I swear.
Yep. Let me get some text over you so people can. Oh my god. Did I spell that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Sweet. Sick. Boom, that big. That's what it's gonna be.
Perfect.
That's the switch on the Loki. Okay, cool. That's actually like still too big. There we go. You should. What you need is one of those like Twitch signs you put on your wall. Now that you don't have a green screen.
Yeah, no. All I got from Twitch is this guy.
Yeah. You need to get bigger so you get one of those partner meetups, and then you get one of the big signs.
That's my goal of partner, is just for the meetup sign.
That's the only reason.
That's all I want.
Yeah, just the meetup. Not the meetup though.
That says
just
honorable.
Yeah.
It's like I'll be sitting there. It's like, okay, I really want to sign up for a partner meetup, and it's like, oh, how many people do you think is gonna show up? I don't care about how many people show up. I just want the sign.
Yeah.
Give me
In fact,
the
just
sign.
give me the sign. We'll not do the meetup.
And I'll just show up to like the time slot and like the beginning part. I'll just like walk up, grab the sign, and just walk away. I'm like, oh, thanks guys, have a good day.
Hey, Sem Elsie. Hello. What's up? Hey guys. Hey guys. I should be hosting on my channel too. I hope I am. You want to check that for me? I could check it too. Oh,
you are, yes.
I am. Okay, good. Fresh corpse. Wow, talking donkey. You can understand me. Oh, jeez. Let's talk. Who are you? I'm a donkey. I'm cheap
never
labor.
understood the donkey in this game.
You never understood the donkey? He's cheap labor.
Yeah. Huh?
He's cheap labor.
Just cheap labor? That's all he is?
I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. 5 carrots a day. Hey, Kill.
It's not a bad pay, though. 5 carrots a day.
Situation deeply humiliating. Where I come from, right, comrade? Pretends he doesn't understand anything I'm saying. Okay. Get rid of this one. I'll bring you a new one.
Oh, God. Every time I have to spell out this, I forget.
Are you trying to, like, tweet or something?
Yeah. Oh, they do have a Twitter. I'm not following them.
Let's try to grab that juicy corpse while it's still fresh. Okay. Should take it to the morgue. Don't know why. Let's do it. I like this place, feels like home. Body on the table. What's next? Slice some flesh.
Would you consider this game like a life sim or kind of like a, I guess, micromanaging sim or something like that?
Yeah, you would consider it a life sim. Yeah, you would consider this a life sim.
Because this is the obvious life of a graveyard digger.
Yeah, it is.
And,
Yeah. Oh my god, look, I have like one of my hairs that just...
I'm learning so much about graveyard diggers now. Now if I see a donkey on a graveyard, I know that guy can kill.
Promise to tell me how to get home. Trade the meat to the village for beer. Talking skulls never lie. Bring the beer to me. Okay. Get some fresh flesh.
Oh, hi, Kayla.
It's Kayla.
Where else do you have this streaming to?
Meat Fiesta. Where am I streaming this to? This is streaming to Twitch, Mixer, Kappa. No, Twitch, Facebook, Steam, and YouTube. But you can just link to Twitch or whatever. You don't have to like link them all. Yeah.
I was just bringing them up. Just like kind of.
They exist. Yes.
Yeah, just to see the. Well, it's like always interesting to me because obviously, like you and I stream on Twitch all the time. But it's like it's always interesting to see the other people's user interface and platform and stuff like that.
It is. I do like that. The messages are showing up on the screen. That's nice. Had to search this on Twitch to find you. Yeah, I'm not sure if I didn't do enough calls to action to like for the start of the stream let's see, I put it on the Circadian City's Twitter, so that was a big one. And then Facebook, it automatically kind of like creates its own posts, I think. So yeah, I can check Facebook again, but I don't like checking stuff because I have like I have you on one computer, and if I touch the computer, things are gonna freak out, and then your camera will freak out. And then if I touch the other computer, then this happens. It like closes the game, so kind of just like stuck here, just like.
I'll check everything, make sure everything's fine.
It is hosting. It is hosting, Kayla.
By the end of this, I'm gonna know how to spell Circadian City so well.
I know. I actually didn't have too much trouble. I'm really bad at spelling, but I haven't had too much trouble with Circadian.
So would it be under Facebook Gaming? Like, do I have to go to Gaming?
No, it'd just be on Circadian City's page. Actually, you know what? Let me just pull it out. Let's find out. Facebook, Circadian City.
I went to
like so.
Circadian City.
And then we can see the own stream feed on itself. There you go. There you are.
Oh, check that out.
Check that out. Uh-oh. Now we're going to see her on stream. Yeah.
I'm gonna like and dox myself. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it says it's reached 51 people and there's 7 people that have liked it and 13 engagements. So
very interesting.
So it's good. I don't think I need to like put anything on Facebook then. Should be fine just the way it is.
Yeah.
All right. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. I don't know.
Weird concept, right? Bury it.
This whole game is such a weird concept. It's like, let's just take the like Harvest Moon type game, but then like flip it on its head completely. Like, what's the craziest thing you could manage instead of like just a farm with animals? It's like, how about a graveyard?
I mean, they definitely hit it out of the park with that concept. Like, this is completely different than, your average Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley or stuff like that. Like,
right.
Obviously, a lot of people have done the farming simulator over and over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, at its core, it still is that kind of. It's just, it's all this. It's the same like mechanics.
It's its own special twist.
Yeah, it's its own special twist. Yes, for sure. And that's hopefully what we want to do with Circadian City. Which we'll play later. I
understand. Like watching you play it a couple times before, it has been like I've noticed that own special twist. Like, you have your dream world and stuff like that.
Yeah, the dream world thing is definitely like that is the twist, right? How do I dig? I didn't listen to the skull. Okay. Oh, right. I remember now. Yeah, that is kind of what we're going. That's what we're going for. I say we because I'm the community manager, but like I didn't help make it at all, so I'm starting to a little bit now, like try to help out with like things we should work on and stuff as we get closer to launch. But
I mean, the purpose of it, like most places, the purpose of a community manager is to basically just harvest what the community is talking about and take it and like give it to the people that want to do stuff with it.
Right. So like one of the things people mentioning was that the UI looks a lot like Stardew, and it's because of the color of the UI. So I think we're gonna try to move away from that because if your UI looks like Stardew, it's like it's just Stardew. It's not. But and the funny thing is, it's almost like a polar opposite because in Stardew you start off in Joja Corp. You're working in the city like on a dead end, like a grindy job, 9 to 5, and then you move to the country. But in Circadian, it's the opposite. You start in the country and you move into the city to work a corporate job.
Which I mean, that is like. A lot of people end up in that situation too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think some people will maybe like be wary of the fact that it almost seem too real at times. It's like, oh, you have a crappy job, like your job sucks. Like if you guys watched the trailer for the game, it's like the end of the trailer says everything you hate about your real life is now playable. Yeah. It's like, okay.
I love that they interesting. They're just like, this is what you're doing.
How many platforms was Circadian be on? Oh, what's up, Country Kel? That's a good question. It's gonna be on PC to start, and then it'll be on Switch down the road. You don't release on Switch when you're in early access because you want like the full game. So Switch would be when it's like out. So I do think that, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be out on Switch when it's 1.0 release. It'll be out on Switch shortly after or around that time. But it won't be out until the full release. And the early access release is coming up on September 24th. And then we're going to need more time to add more stuff and make it ready for official launch. Yeah.
With early access, I always bash on bigger developers with early access, but early access is really good for developing companies like this, where you don't you want to get your product out there to see what people want.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Graveyard Keeper did that. Graveyard Keeper is early access. It's the same thing. You're right, though. Yeah, it's just if you have a smaller game where you have the capability of kind of molding it to what people want over the course of, you know, not that much time. Because in game development terms, let's say Cyberpunk 2077, right? Let's say it's like, all right, we have a year until it's going to come out. And they can't launch early access a year before launch and then like mold the game to what people want within 1 year. It's just way too late in the development scheme. Like the game's been in development for like years, right? But with a smaller indie game, a year is that's a lot of time to be able to mold and change, you know, things to the way people want it. So I think it's a good point. Making a lot of progress here in this game.
Back to what you were saying about like how you're concerned about like the like you guys were
the UI,
about the UI looking too much like Stardew.
Yeah,
it reminds me of a quote. I was listening or I was watching because of the whole pandemic and everything going on. A lot of artists have been doing like breakdowns, like music artists have been doing breakdowns of their music online, and one of the things was the artist from it was AJR, and they were talking about they're like music is basically like they said it was like 60 or 70% music you already know and 30 to 40% new, and then you develop it into your own music after a while. And I get like that's the thing is like I feel like game development's like, you know, games that you enjoy, appreciate, and stuff like that. You eventually like kind of build a game kind of like it, and then you start developing it and giving it your own spin.
Sure, yeah, you start with that, and then you kind of like deviate. Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, like, people will be like, well, now, like, so, you know, there's totally original games, but not like they usually do. Like, people are like, well, Stardew Valley, like, this is coming Stardew Valley. That was just completely original. It's like, no, it wasn't.
Harvest Moon.
I love I love Stardew Valley, but like, it was literally just if you especially look at Sprout Valley, the original that I made, it's like, I just want to make a Harvest Moon game, right? It's like, you just tell it's like, he's just making a Harvest Moon game. And then he just added and expanded and deviated enough to that he had his like own really good game. But yeah, it was Harvest Moon.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it either.
No,
like, that's creativity.
No.
Like eventually creativity is just adding your own spin to things. It's like I can't remember the last original game that came out like that had its own like
just completely original
like
Huh? Yeah, completely original.
Maybe Minecraft?
No, yeah, that was just a copy of Fortnite.
Oh, good point. The building and stuff.
What about like Dreams?
Dreams is a good one. But what's it? But Dreams was
it's kind of expansion of Little Big Planets.
Little Big Planets, but also I know Xbox had Project Spark. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember Project Spark, but wasn't that more like... Yeah, maybe Project Spark. Yeah, maybe you're right. Something like that. But that didn't even take off. That didn't even like come to fruition though.
Yeah. But that's one of those things is like where do you consider the epitome of like what is the first of that, you know, genre? It's like
yeah, you can always go back.
And it's like I always look at like everyone calls PUBG the first battle royale, and it's just like,
what about Minecraft ultra hardcore tournaments or whatever?
Which is one of the original battle royales.
Yeah.
That one, H1Z1, and then H1Z1 before that was the H1Z1 mod of Arma, which is basically H1Z1.
Yeah.
But it's just like that was the original one, and PlayerUnknown actually came from the developing team of H1Z1.
Yeah.
So it's just like where do you do this, like what do you consider the original one? Like
Mario.
Because you could say like Minecraft original one was Lego. It's like
the original like what do I repair kit. I have so much stuff here. Oh my gosh. I wasn't really listening to what he was saying, because I was listening to what you were saying. But now I don't know.
It's okay. Just start throwing things around. That's how I do it.
Reach 5. We're at minus 29. How are we supposed to just reach 5? Oh, well, I guess if I get rid of these, that'll help. Okay, never mind, actually. We're okay. We're okay. Okay. I hope that the chat is working properly for all these. I think it is.
I have all of them up.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it works.
I'm good.
Too.
But how you guys doing? I'm gonna try to be on top of chat.
If I write a comment on Facebook, is that what it means by?
Write a comment? Yeah, I think that's yeah. I think writing a comment on Facebook is chat. Yeah, that did. Also, you just doxed yourself.
Yeah, I did just dox myself. It's okay. I'm over it by now.
I'm over it. Wow, 3 seconds later, you're over it. Oh, Facebook.
Well, it's like I do all this stuff with Mile High Live, so it's just like that information's just gonna be out there eventually. So I might actually just get it over with.
Yeah, I've actually never, even from the beginning, I've never like tried to hide my name. You know.
Me neither.
Yeah.
That's like I always remember when I first started streaming. Somebody was just like, "Oh, you know, hey, Mitch DeVoe," and I'm like, "What's up?" And they're like, "Aren't you surprised I know your last name?" I'm like, "No, it's on my Twitter."
You're like, dang it! It's funny how you can just shut people down.
He was so accomplished. He was like, "Yes, I found out his last name," and I'm like, "Okay, thanks." You found it out.
So there's energy in this game, like all the other, you know, Harvest Moon type or Life Sim type games. And then there's time as well. The time in this game is, so the inner clock is literally just this. There's no number, and then the outer one is the day that you're on.
Oh, I'm hiding it myself.
You're testing on the nice.
No,
but
I was wondering what you were talking about, and I didn't know.
Oh, what the heck?
Because I'm expecting.
Yeah, let me change that. Thank you. Yikes.
I was like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about this thing right here. My bad.
There we go.
Scuffed up streamer. So, I don't know if you were watching me play Littlewood at all, but with Littlewood, there is no like concept of time. There's just energy, and as you use energy, the day gets later in the day. So like once you're at like 10% energy, it's just nighttime, and then but you can just sit there with full energy and it'll just be daytime forever. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's weird how a lot of people spend their like how they consider like passage of time, especially in these type of games where time actually matters. Like you got a lot of games where time doesn't matter, but these games like I remember watching you, and it's like if you go to bed at a certain time, it allows you to spend more time in a dream.
Yeah. Well, so it just depends on how much energy you have. So like you can choose to sleep less, but you have less time in the dream world. But then there's also going to be things like depending on how much stress you have, like if you have less time, like there's things that affect how much time you'll have in the dream world, and so you have to be careful about managing them when you're in the real world, so that when you're in the dream world, you can actually do all the things you want to do.
That's pretty cool, though. It's like little things like to kind of make you think more about what your actions are and stuff like that.
Yeah. I do think that the whole like the dual world concept is interesting. There aren't too many, even just two worlds in general. Like I'm trying to think of what other games do that, where you have two different games essentially, or worlds that are interacting with each other that you're swapping back and forth between. I know they're out there. I'm trying to think of a game that has it though.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Because let's say a game you switch characters, like you play two different characters, that's common, but that they're in the same world and they can eventually like interact with each other. But like with the dream world and the real world, you can't objects can't be transferred, right? Money can't be transferred. Nothing can. They're separate entities, but the same person. So the person, your body, is the only thing that's getting transferred. I don't know.
Because the concept, like, I remember the concept, like, because like there's a couple games that have used the concept of like, I guess kind of in that realm would be Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
Back and forth
sure, you travel back and forth in time.
That would be one.
Or and then Ocarina of Time did the same thing.
Yeah, that would be kind of, yeah.
But it's traveling forward in time or backward in time, so it's still the same world. But the world has changed over time.
Yeah.
So, it's not
I can't think of any
similar.
modern games that are very much like that.
Yeah, that's true. Modern games, yeah.
One seems to either have a linear push or a sandbox push, like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right, yeah. Zero out of 1 bodies. I need to play this game again. Maybe I should play this game on my other stream. What a game. This was the game. And actually with Circadian there's a new patch that was just pushed in the private build, so there'll be some changes I can look at, I think, as well, which will be nice. What's this? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Is that increasing the quality? No, I don't really think that's helping now. I think I need to, like, dig these bodies up, right? Yeah, I think so. How do I check? There you go. Okay, I'm gonna look at this UI for a second, because I mean, so the trunk, the trunk is accessible, even though, is it accessible actually? Let me see.
I don't know, maybe you have to be proximity or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's talking about this trunk, right? So if we're here, you can see it. I can't interact with it, but you can. It exists.
I mean,
you know what?
I like the idea.
I think it might be like, so you can craft stuff that's, yeah, it's so stuff is nearby.
Oh, it's linked. So that's good.
Yeah, it's like a linked thing.
It's nice because, like, I know a lot of games where I'm just like sitting there like, okay, where do I have to go, or what do I have in the trunk, or what do I have in the inventory in the background?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
obviously
I know.
you can't do that in like certain games like Stardew, where you
can't.
like
Yeah.
thousands of chests because that'd be kind of a pain to manage.
Yeah. There is, you can have like a few chests linked up to a workshop thing. I can't remember what it's called, but you can kind of do that a little bit, but they have to be touching. But that's new. That was in 1.4, I believe. So that's like in the latest major update.
I remember, because that was like the one thing I've kind of been spoiled with, the idea of linked chests to like crafting benches and stuff like that, because out of all the games, Animal Crossing doesn't have that.
Oh yeah.
Which
Animal Crossing's a whole nother beast. I mean, what's the concept or idea behind making it so you have to individually craft every item and menu to do it too, right? Or can you just press it? I can't remember.
Huh?
I can't remember now. Do you have to, like, let's say I wanted to make 10 of an item. Do I have to, can I just press a button to make 10 in a row, or do I have to, like, go back in inventory to make another one?
You have to go back into the crafting menu each time.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying.
Another button, and then like keep doing that, and you have to go through the animation again.
Sometimes I feel like with game design, like if you just play the game and then you just actually see what buttons did I press to do what thing I just did, and sometimes it's like the answer is I did something in 4 button presses when it should only took 2.
Yeah.
And like that's really important when you compound that, like when that's like the entire game in a sense. If if you're doing that every 5 minutes for the entire length of you playing it, stuff like that actually matters.
Which I feel like if they think it's too OP, then make it like an in-game item, make it like an auto crafter or something like that. Like
too OP to just like craft everything at once or whatever.
Yeah. Which I don't know why it would be. Especially kind of a single player based game.
No, that's still an it's still an argument though. Like I generally try I generally think towards like being I don't want to give the player like everything they want. I don't want to give them all the tools. Like, just because something seems inconvenient doesn't mean it's a bad game design thing, right? In general, I always side with the developer first and be like, they had a reason for this. And then, I can be like, well, maybe actually it's bad. But people would generally just be like, oh, make everything easier. But when you make everything easier, then you lose a lot of your game. Oh,
exactly. It's like I can't remember the game. Oh, actually, I've been playing it. Astroneer.
Astroneer, yeah. It's a good game.
That game, it's been very fun. It's been very entertaining and stuff like that. But just recently, they introduced the paver, and the paver.
Okay.
So what it is like you have your driller and your paver for the front of the rover. And you can actually pave and drill at the same time. So basically, you're creating paths while you're drilling through.
Okay.
And,
wow.
So it's one of those things. Is like, you can actually like accomplish like getting to different nodes because that's like kind of in game is open all the nodes.
Yep.
You can actually do that in a relatively short time.
Yeah.
Because you can just drive wherever you want. You just pave and drive wherever you want.
Right. So I think with something like that, it's like, okay, so you made something easier because it was hard before or something. So then you need to ask yourself, okay, I'm just going to look at like a bunch of different people, do the thing without like, before the paver was the thing, just look at a bunch of people trying to deal with this. And if it looks like it's not fun, like if it just looks like it's not fun, like, because, it might be one of those things where it's difficult, but it's engaging and you can tell that people are into it. And it's like, oh, no, this is like part of the game, right? But on the other end of it, if it seems like people are just getting annoyed and frustrated and you see people just quit the game during trying to do something like that, like, okay, maybe we need to just kind of like not lean on that mechanic,
Yeah.
I
think it's like, like kind of not gaming related, but it is kind of gaming related. Twitch, as in general. I knew the guy before he went to YouTube now, but I knew the guy that used to be part of the user experience for Twitch, and he was talking about all the stuff that they went through on a daily basis to get to like add and remove features, and they would like actually bring people in. They had this huge rig that was set up like you would have your normal like gaming PC. It had eye trackers all over it and everything. They would watch where people like clicked, like they would say, go find so and so's channel,
right,
or go,
and they just bring randoms in maybe that have never even been on Twitch too, or all walks of life. They literally would pay people off the street. They were just like, okay, could you come in and do a test for us real quick? Well, I wonder if they do that anymore, because now when they did the latest change, you have to like click on the profile picture to like get to anything without even knowing.
He left Twitch.
I know. I think YouTube, I know you're talking.
I don't know if he's...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they don't do that anymore, but they were probably onto something good at the time. Interesting that you use eye trackers. That is interesting, and that makes sense.
A lot of games actually do.
A lot of games use eye trackers in development for playtesting.
So H1Z1 brought in Grimmy Bear and his team on CLG and stuff like that, and a bunch of other people.
Okay.
And set them in front of like really nice rigs with eye trackers to see how their reaction to different parts of the UI were. and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's actually it's not super common, but it's a very common use to just kind of understand where people like, and give them a task. Like, I don't know, even if you didn't have an eye tracker, you can probably just give them a task, like say, okay, I want you to find this part in your inventory, and like just time them, like, okay, maybe they opened in like 20 seconds, maybe they kind of got a little lost there or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Royal Court. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they would use they'd use eye trackers for understanding where they were looking for things, and then they would also use heat maps of like where people were focusing during the stream. Like, is it something distracting them, or just something is like pulling them away from the where they want to go, or something like that.
Yeah.
I know, speaking illy of the past Mixer, but one of the things that I honestly hated about Mixer, which there's been the argument about Twitch with like having GIF emotes and stuff like that. Mixer was like covered in way too much stuff happening at once.
Oh, really?
It was just like, I remember I went in, I just like, okay, I want to see what a stream on Mixer is like. So I went into Ninja's stream. Yeah. And like there was like these fairies flying around in chat. Like people were like dropping like what their form of bits were, and it was just like there was fairies flying around in chat, and there's like something, and then all of a sudden like this fairy came out of nowhere and just like ran into the screen or something like that. Covering
the stream?
Yeah.
The stream? Like his stream?
Yeah.
Even though it's not a part of his like actual feed, it's like part of the website. What the heck?
And I was just like, what is this? What am I watching?
Yeah.
And it actually was just like I was kind of turned off, and I left the stream.
Wow. I'm sure I hope they probably have options to disable if you want, but still, yeah, it's not.
Probably.
Well, not anymore. Oh man. Pastry dough bread. Okay. Yes.
It'd be interesting to see how, like, I don't know, that type of technology, obviously it's like a lot to fly people in, because H1Z when they had the money and the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like to be able to sit down and like go over the statistics, because one of my buddies, Parto, was the lead, game designer at the time for H1Z1.
Yeah.
And like, so him and his team sat down and they like watched all the statistics, like, why is Grimmy having a hard time finding his ammo count, or like is it just like a quick look over to the bottom right, or is he like struggling to identify the actual like location and stuff like that? And it's like, or is it too big? Is it too big of a ammo count? Is it distracting him from the actual center of the game?
Oh, sure, yeah. Huh.
Like this?
He's a good player, but you'd have to also bring people that are like not good too.
Exactly.
But so something interesting I'm finding with this now too is I didn't use my energy that day. I just didn't use it because I was talking in town and being an idiot, basically, sidetracked. But I only used like 10% or 20% of my energy. So then when I went to sleep, I only had to sleep for like 2 hours to get back up to max. That's kind of a different take. So I feel like that kind of totally changes the kind of way that you manage your energy. Like something like that seems simple, but then it's like now your energy is less attached to a singular day and more just to, I don't know. It's interesting. How does Circadian, I think Circadian does it the same way as this actually. Yeah, where it just, depending on how much energy you have, if you have 80% energy, you only need to sleep for a little bit, kind of thing.
Do we have a stabby stab in the Twitch chat?
Yeah, I can get rid of it. Give me a sec.
Good old bots. Never get old.
Good old bots.
But no, I know Stardew, their management of energy, I remember, because I was always the worst at it. I'd burn a lot of energy and then go to bed at like 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah.
And that would dock you on the next day's energy. Like, I think it was optimal if you went to bed at like 10 or something like that. I can't remember. And that would give you a full bar or full health or something like that.
Yeah, and that's kind of like a hybrid, right? Because it's not like 1-to-1. Like, even if you go to sleep at 2 a.m., which is what I would do in Stardew all the time, like, you would, like, maybe you wake up with like half energy or a little bit or more than half energy. You wouldn't be full sometimes, but, you know, it's not like 1-to-1. So yeah, you're right. It is interesting how that works. So there is some time management there with that, but also you do kind of want to eke out everything you can in a day. But I feel like with Circadian and with this game, you don't necessarily need to eke out everything within a certain day, at least from an energy standpoint, right? Sims is the same way too. Sims, you go to sleep and you just regenerate energy. There's no like set end or start. But there is like Harvest Moon or Stardew is different, where it's like there kind of is a set end and start to that day, and you kind of need to do everything you can within that day to an extent. You know, I kind of think I like the hybrid way. At least the way that it was, I like the hybrid for Stardew and Harvest Moon. I think for Circadian, it's different. It's a whole different ball game because you also have the dream world. So you have like there's like another extra factor in there, like another variable, because it's like when you go to sleep, depending on how much time you sleep is how much time you get in the dream world. So it's like a whole another, it's like another layer of time management that these games actually don't have.
Yeah, no, it's definitely different because of that. Like, because obviously, like, a lot of people just go with the whole, even in a lot of games, like, typically you don't want to deal with nighttime, like, and stuff like that. But, like, it's obviously, like, skipped over or something like that. And this game actually kind of forces you to utilize nighttime.
The Circadian, you mean?
Yeah, Circadian does. Where it's just like, that's the other story of the game.
Yeah,
which is very interesting. Like,
and you can't. I feel like you can't lean too heavily on one or the other. If you lean too heavily on the dream world, you're not gonna make it far in the real world stuff. But if you lean too heavily on the real world, then you're gonna be limited because they play off of each other.
Oh, that's cool.
Like one of the things about Circadian is as you like become friends with people, things will manifest in your dream world that associate with that person, if that makes sense. So like your dream world will change depending on who you've talked to and how good friends you are with them, that kind of thing, what your interests are. I think there's 26 different interests in Circadian. Things like, you know, like sci-fi, games, programming, history, stuff like that. And that kind of stuff depends. That'll kind of like tell you who you want to be friends with. You have friends with similar interests. I don't know what I'm doing in the game right now. Let's see. Get a beer. There's so many things. Look at all these quests. There's 5. Talking donkey. Okay. Wait, now where is the quest? I don't even know where actual quest is. Well, hang on. So there is no quest tab. It's just NPC tab has your quests. Is that right? Am I actually?
Yeah, I guess it looks like they're requesting stuff.
That's an interesting way to do it, I guess. I feel like it'd be a problem if you have like lots of NPCs and you're like kind of scrolling through to try to find a quest that you need to do, but.
Well, I know, like, I don't know, are they gonna have like certain like questing stuff with Circadian or?
Yes, so there's a quest system and it's a little more standard. There's 2 like subsets, the real world and the dream world, and then you have, because you can have quests in both, right? And then you can like choose a quest to like highlight so that it'll be on the screen at all times. Similar like an MMO will do that, right? But I can't do that here to kind of just like have something like, oh, right, that's what I need to be doing. Or like I have 5 out of 6 something that I need, that kind of thing. What's that sound? Oh yeah, that's the snake guy, I think. Kind of glad I tried out Graveyard Keeper today again, because I think I'm gonna end up playing it again on stream, but I have other things to try to do too. I'm gonna be playing like Paper Mario tonight or something, but I don't want to replay Graveyard.
That was my struggles. Like I got so many games that I want to play, but then I'm like, just recently, Astroneer rolled out their automation update.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is still very confusing. It's not.
Is it?
It's
okay.
not like. Yeah, it's not like super, like ironed out yet.
Okay.
So, but it was just like one of those things, where I just started playing it and I probably logged like probably 40 hours in the past week.
Oh my god.
I had to start everything back over and everything because when I built my new PC, I forgot to transfer my saves over. So. But that's and now everyone's playing Satisfactory now.
Is there a new update on that?
I don't know. I think they're just playing Satisfactory.
I think people they're just playing it.
It's a weird, like, we're in that weird dry spell for games.
Sure. Yeah.
Where like, sure, there's like little things that came out, like Paper Mario just came out.
Yep.
But like that's not everyone's our audience. Like I don't think like.
Yeah, I'm surprised the simplicity of a game like Fall Guys is like has so many viewers.
Yeah.
You know, like if I was to look at that game, I'm like, oh, it's a battle royale game. Like people will like it. It's simple, but like the graphics are cute. Maybe the directory has like 10 to 20,000 viewers, but no, it's like 150,000 viewers. It's like that's insane viewership for a game like that.
It's wild. Like that was the other one, like Trackmania.
Okay, yeah.
Trackmania was like a couple weeks ago, just randomly was like one of the top games on Twitch because like all the big guys are playing it because and all it is it's just a racing, like you get put on a racetrack with an RC car and you have like you keep doing the track over and over and over again for like 5 minutes and whoever has the best time wins. So, and everyone was just doing it. It was just like, it was addicting. You just sit there and go, okay, I want to try to get the best time because like, out of all the whatchamacallit, the runs, whoever got it the most win. There were some people that were just sickeningly good at the game, which I never understood.
Okay, so another thing I just realized, which actually I was giving some advice to the designer for Circadian on this, which is interesting. And I'm not sure this is the right thing to do, but I just found it interesting. So let's say you're going to cook in Circadian. You press E, it brings up the menu like this, and then or I should say, let's say you're gonna do some work, like you're gonna spend some energy. In most cases in Circadian, you have like a slider where you can choose how much time you want to devote to that. And in this game, instead, it's like you just hold down the button, and you can see like your energy going down as you do that. And I was thinking, like, for some things in Circadian, like, or some uses of where you're using energy, I think it would be better to just hold down a button, or at least press a button to start the action, and then press it again to stop it. And it'll just keep going until you stop it, and time will pass as you spend energy. I don't know, something about, like, if you, let's say you're gonna start working, and you just there's a slider, it says, like, 1 hour to 10 hours. You just choose 6 hours and press the button, and then bam, 6 hours later. That's nice because you time travel immediately, but also, I don't know. There might be some sort of like reason to have it just kind of you like hold down a button and like time passes very quickly, and you can see your energy kind of tanking, but you can also see your money going up as you're working.
Yeah, something that makes sure you're not just like sitting there tediously doing a task or something like that.
Yeah, it just I like the idea behind using like the slider system, but when you have a bunch of different slider systems, it just kind of, you'll see when we play it. Like one of them that I think should change is chatting. When you chat with someone, there's a slider for how much time you want to chat with them. I think you should just like, instead it should just be you just chat, and then if you want to keep chatting, you just keep chatting. You keep chatting. But instead it's like, do you want to spend 10 minutes chatting with them or like an hour chatting with them? And you have a slider. And like from a pure like technical standpoint, it's kind of like, oh, that's nice. You just like choose how much time and you press a button and boom, time flies by, you know, it just passes the time. But I feel like it's just not very engaging with the character, you know? I don't know. Well, we'll see. Actually, maybe we should switch games now. We've been playing this for about an hour. Just enough for me to know that I really like Graveyard Keeper and I need to stream this again. Oh, don't I guess? Well, no, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Breaking Dead too. There's something new. Get it? Breaking Dead. Like Breaking Bad, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe not.
I actually get it. I was thinking more of Walking Dead, and I was like,
well, that's what's like a cross. Walking Dead, Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
What about Bad Walking? Walking Bad.
I think that's just a old person simulator. Break out the cane.
Okay. We're gonna give this a go. I'm gonna have to make a new character. Or no, I'm not. No, I have a character that's already like past the beginning part, so that because I've already shown the beginning part before. Okay. You know, I didn't check. I wonder if I should check my chat on my stream to make sure no one. Okay, good. Sometimes when you host stuff, people will like chat in your stream anyway when it's like the wrong stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good.
I don't know. Should we have done something for like your Discord? Should we have said something?
So we can still do that. Let's go ahead and do it for what it's worth. I can do it here. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard because like once you start the stream, you kind of just like I put out as much stuff as I could, like on the Twitter, and Facebook and YouTube. And then once you start, it's like I don't want to be actively thinking about like should I be like doing more outreach. It's like kind of just should be like focusing on the people that are here and like that content. But and these do get saved to YouTube as well, so but yeah, I'll go ahead and post something in general. Okay. Guess I can just post the See, I didn't post anything on my Tooshi Twitter this time either. I think I did retweet something last time. All right.
I can't say anything. I'm terrible at social media. I was making a joke because one of my buddies, like, he tweets, like, when he's going to stream that night, he tweets, like, at the beginning of the day, like, I'll see you guys in, like, 16 hours. And then he'll tweet again, like, 2 hours before, like, see you guys in a couple hours.
Okay.
And then right when it goes live, and I, like, made a joke. I'm like, you guys are lucky if I tweet halfway through the stream.
Yeah. I feel like, so does he do that for every stream?
Not the full send, but like he typically like at least one tweet prior to stream.
Okay. And it's not scheduled. That'd be something I should do since I don't schedule like when I go live, you know. For this I do. For this Circadian City stuff, it's always at 1 p.m. Pacific on Saturdays, but
That's the thing is like I'm right now. This is the thing I've been working on is with the Twitch Denver community, the Mile High Live community. We've been working on a podcast, and it's like that's gonna have to be the one thing where I'm like, okay, this is always happening at this particular time on this day, and this is like because I'm not used to normally like when I start like my stream, it mostly consists of me just like pressing play whenever.
Yeah. Just like, and I'm gonna hit start stream. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Sometimes I don't even know I'm gonna hit start stream until it's like, until I hit it.
Exactly. Right.
Like sitting there on the computer.
Last night I didn't even think I was gonna start streaming. I was just like, I just got back from a walk and I sat down on my computer. I'm like, all right, let's stream. And I'm like,
okay.
Are those like like characters you've named, or is that like?
The naming is kind of like just random right now, my understanding. But you'll be able to name.
I didn't know if like you had different characters for different.
I did. There's a bunch of different characters that I've had. As I keep releasing builds, like I like will make new character to make sure there isn't like weirdness, because these are internal builds, so it's not like it has to. Stuff doesn't have to work for old saves because it's an internal build.
Days of Subnautica.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, those aren't even internal builds. That's like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They upright told you right when you started the game. They're like, this is going to break your saves. Don't get too attached to them.
Yep.
I got all the way to the end of Subnautica, like the first game, like the actual ending, and they released like the finalized like you get to go home like part, and I built it, and it was just like this little error. I was just like, oh, I see. I don't actually get to build this now. Thank you. So I had to start all the way over from the beginning just to beat the game.
Huh.
It's really dark.
Yeah, they changed the lighting a lot actually. This is interesting. Very interesting.
See, your neighbors are really into RGB.
Yeah. Only individual color though.
Yeah.
Well. What's up, Fine Mufasa? Turtle guy and shark guy? Oh my god. So, let's see. I'm gonna probably sleep a bit, but my energy is almost max right now. I'm actually covering it up. Oh boy, where can I even squeeze myself in here? What's up, Mitza? Hello. Welcome. If you have any questions about the game, let me or Loki know, and we can indulge you. We got the latest alpha build
I like
here.
putting Tooshi on the spot. So
Yeah. So here's like chatting, for example. So you hit chat, and then you can like choose how long you want to chat. That's where I was like, I think like a different type of mechanic might be better here.
So do you see the conversation as they're chatting?
So it's interesting. So the way it's set up right now is that sometimes it'll just say chatting, and then other times they'll have something more interesting to say. Because there's like, I think there's certain, there's a reason why you chat though. So like the reason you chat is you build up friendship with them. But you build friendship a lot faster if you have interest with them, right? Shared interest. Now, you can also get like recipes from chatting with people. Let's see if I can get one. If I just sit here, there we go. Yeah, ham and cheese sandwich. Boom. But sometimes when you talk to them, they'll have something they want to talk about. Other times they'll just say chatting with them. So I'm not sure if we want to just add like, there's a lot of NPCs. So I'm not sure if we're just going to add like tons of different random things that they say, or like things they can talk to you about. Or if I'm not sure. See, like here, see now she's talking. Yeah, see, I always believe in the power of people. It is always after a strong activist movement that I find myself my true meaning. Okay, I feel alive. Okay, so she's... Okay, So we can find her interest. She has interest in game, or no, she hates games. Okay.
Mufasa asks if they have a change log.
This is an internal build. I'm sure I could find some sort of like the actual like internal change log, but I don't have it on me. But I can see things are different. I know that stress and happiness have been implemented. I know that the lighting is changed because this is different. There's a good amount of stuff they've changed for sure. I need to eat. But there's no like proper change log because this isn't for...
It's not public yet.
Yeah, this is just an internal build. Is this gonna give me a ham and cheese sandwich? Red meat, does that count? No, it has to be ham.
Physics. Oh, you don't have the ham.
I don't have the ham. Shoot. Okay.
Why can't you just have a meat and cheese
I
sandwich?
know, right? Different recipe. That guy's clueless.
That is one of those things, like, I kind of wish there was, like, the one thing where you can kind of implement, like, say if you had, like, you know how to cook something just off of, like, knowing the idea of it, like, hearing the name or something like that.
Yep.
But, like, you can, quote-unquote, learn it, but it doesn't give you as much attributes of actually knowing the full-on recipe.
Oh, sure. Like, you kind of just winged it, so it's not going to give you as much, like, energy back or hunger or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I know how to make a quesadilla IRL, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know how to make a full-on quesadilla that's, like, legit and stuff.
Right, with all the extra stuff. Yeah. That's true.
So it's just, like, it's one of those things, like, it would be cool if, like, you had an implementation, like, where it would go, okay, I can know how to make this, but I also don't know how to make this, so it might not
but I also
give me
don't
the full
know.
amount.
Well,
might not actually want to, like, or do the best for me, like.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if maybe there should be an implementation of, like, you can attempt. A lot of games will make it so you can attempt making stuff. It's just you can also fail, right?
Yeah.
But here it's like you have to know the recipe, it looks like, right now at least. It's just a different way to go about it. But okay, I'm gonna get some work in.
Just wanted to know what big things are, or the big things are, to be honest. But they did they implement any type of story or story-oriented goal? Yeah.
Story-oriented goal? No, not yet. I think that story-oriented goal implementation will be something that will be done during early access, not before. I think for early access, we wanted to just have it be like kind of like a sandbox with kind of all of the core mechanics in place, so that you can kind of making meals like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, having those mechanics in place, because if you don't have all the mechanics in place and they don't all kind of function the way that we want, then I feel like you don't really get to see the vision of what they're going for. But something like a story-oriented goal isn't something that games normally do in early access. And in fact, lots of times they'll avoid it on purpose so that you want to play the full game when it comes out. Like Subnautica, right? I remember playing Subnautica in like early access, and you can do the sandboxy kind of stuff, or you can gather resources and you could do a little bit of the story, but they're not going to reveal. They're not going to do the whole story. Why would you do the story until the full release, right?
Oh man, I remember when Subnautica had terrain modification.
Yeah.
And also way before, like, they introduced stuff like the lava biome, stuff like that, because it was just like, it was really weird being a part of the development process of it, because you're just like sitting there going, wow, there's this giant empty cavern. What's this for? And it was just something they hollowed out down below, and you're just like, okay, what's this for? What do you mean? There's a giant empty cavern. Yeah. Then next thing you know is like a couple updates later, it's full of lava, and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Donut shop. Is there donuts here yet? I want donuts. Whoa! Oh, yep. I'm taking that donut. It doesn't have its graphic yet. Terry Bear. The man inside this costume is Rovanda. Don't mind him. That's strange. Terry Kings. Like the part of my job
furry.
where you have to approach people as a loony creature whose whole existence depends on selling donuts and giving free hugs. God, we show you how delicious our donuts are by hugging them. We're open every day. God. Hunger is too high. Okay, now I can talk to him. Give me a recipe. Let's see what we got. Dang it. Dang it. I should be able to get a recipe from this guy. You have a donut shop. You have... Tell me your secrets. I may be a
what
bear.
I want, bear.
Maybe a bear, but art, science, and music are my primary interests. Take off this costume and look at the mirror. I see one thing. Drama. What? None of those artificial pleasures can save me from what I am. A living drama story. Man in a bear costume. Nobody recognizes him. Everybody loves the Terry Bear. That's deep shit.
Also with the question about the dream world.
Yeah.
Is it a collective dream world? Like anyone who lives in it, or Circadian City goes there to sleep when they sleep, or is it personal?
It is personal, but the things that happen, like the people that you become friends with in the real world, will manifest themselves in your dreams in different ways. But they don't. Not everyone like goes to that world. That would be crazy. If they also went to the world.
When you say like they manifest, like does the person there show up, like as in like what you perceive as that person, or just like items that you have interest with them in?
It'd be like things about them. I'm not sure because I haven't gotten that far. I'm just saying, I'm essentially repeating what Brock has said, the lead designer. But basically, like, yeah, things that have to do with them. I don't think it means that, you know, see them in there, but maybe you will too. I'm not. Either way, to answer your question, it's not collective. It's personal. Yes. Street performer. I believe in love, hate, and all sorts of other ways to express these two. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my guy's interests, I can't remember. It's sci-fi. Okay, sci-fi and books. So I need to. I'm gonna go buy a book. Yes. Security guard.
Players ask, is there going to be a battle pass?
Just for you, True. Just for you. Why not? No. El Dorado. I'm going back here again and try to.
Nice. True, he's got to finish his Call of Duty battle pass.
Long live the lies. Animal vs. People. Magazines. Wait, no, let's go. Okay, here we go. Get this. Oh, I don't have energy. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna walk back. I may.
It'd be really cool if there's like attributes. Like obviously this is one of those things where you gotta focus. Like you gotta focus on like certain things and make sure not you go too hard on other things.
Yep.
Because like feature creep is a true thing. Ask Star Citizen.
Yep.
But it'd be really cool if like I see like it's raining right now, but like it'd be cool if you had a. I know like some people, depending on the rain, like me, if it's a steady rain, it's actually pretty calming and it's kind of nice. But if it's like a harder rain, it actually stresses me out. It's just like
that's true. Different amounts of rain that like cause different amounts of stress. So like one of the things that is I don't think it's implemented at this moment, but it is going to be is when like the environmental stress. So like rain, for example, but one of the ones that I kind of thought about, which would be nice, is when you're going through the park should decrease your stress, right? But I actually took the long way home by doing that. I could have just took the metro, and it goes basically right to my place. Is it a fishing minigame? Yes. I can't show you that right now, but there is. In the dream world only, not in the real world. I'm not sure if we're going to do it in the real world. That would be interesting.
Mufasa also asked, are they implementing better apartments? Or to like, or option to furnish them? I think I remember furnishing as an option.
100% yes. Furnishing, yes. Bigger, better apartments. We better be doing that. But I don't know if I don't think it'll be in at launch. Or sorry, at early access. Not at launch it would be. At early access it wouldn't be. But yeah, I can go buy a TV right now and a console system and start playing some games. We could try to do that. But I need energy right now.
This kind of reminds me of more of.
Okay.
I guess I feel like the overworld thing is like kind of reminds me more of more in control Sims.
Oh yeah, because you're actually controlling the character as opposed to like a second party or third party. Yeah.
Yeah, because like obviously like they're still doing the conversation themselves and stuff like that, but like you're in more control of like where they go and how they do things and what goes on first and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a really good point, and that's why I kind of wanted to play at some point one of these streams on one of these Saturdays when we do this. I'm gonna do Sims Herbs in the City, because in that one you are directly in control of the character, and you kind of progress on a little bit more a story-based thing, and I think it's a really kind of similar approach to Circadian. And that way, besides obviously the dream world and all that stuff is all new, but
Maziba asked if you pass out if you don't sleep. Do you?
No, you get really bogged down and tired, and then you just can't do anything until you go to sleep. Right now you can't just like pass out into the dream world. You know what? I'm gonna like completely stop the stream here for a second to put in an idea, because honestly, the idea of like you passing out on the street from being too tired is an amazing idea. And I think that if that happened and you had negative effects in the dream world, like your dream world is like a nightmare. This is more feature creep, like Loki was saying you want to avoid, but I'm just gonna jot that down because I really like the idea of like passing out on the street, or passing out not in bed, but not in bed. Bad dream world experience.
Mufasa is asking about how about seasonal events. I'm sure they're not may not be now, but is it planned? And how about birthdays and gift giving?
Yes. I mean, yes to all, right? But not right now. Yep. And I wish this is why it's nice to do this stream with Burak, because he knows like generally exactly where everything is. So he can be like, I just have to say yes, but not right now. But he can say, yeah, that's actually like in the game. You just haven't gotten to it yet. But I actually just don't know a lot of that stuff. Like I have to kind of assume that it's not in unless I've seen it, kind of thing too. But yeah. But we don't have Burak. We have Loki. And Loki doesn't know.
I'm here to talk to chat and Tooshi sometimes.
Yeah. Lure flower gel secret. What do you want? Something I need, a secret.
Do they have like a like project board that they've been working on, like a Trello or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah. Do they like keep their features and stuff like in there so you can like refer to it?
Yes. That's how I know about like fishing, for example, because I've never fished, but I know it's like it's on there.
That's good.
Search for rocks. There's also things like I'm pretty sure you can't like get a pet right now, but like there's a pet shop, and it's very obvious that like you're gonna be able to. That's gonna be a part of it because there's a pet shop. There's actually a lot of areas in the city. The city is actually huge. And also the dream world. If we look at the scope of the dream world right now, it's not too big, but you can see there's the bridge, and there's the other side of it, right? And so there's this guy over here, which I don't think I can talk to at this moment. When we walk over here, there's the other side of it. So the size of the dream world that we can see right now is not too big, but that's, you expand your dream world out. We have to get this guy out of the way and then build that bridge as well. And then your dream world will expand outwards from there. Since you're the side of things. A sprite of you in the game? Oh, I'm sure we can get that in, yeah. Yeah. We probably will do that, actually.
I'm assuming that's just a debug menu in the bottom left.
Yep.
That's
all
okay.
debug. Yep.
Like,
Turtle be
that'd be very
no,
distracting at first, but
yeah, no, it would not be good. Oh, I have to return to Rob. Okay. See, there's a quest log on the right, and if I go quests, I can choose which one. Craft 1 rhenium ingot. I'm not sure. Low flower gel. Make some of that. Can I? Oh, my inventory's full. Oh boy.
I don't know if they fixed it, but I remember when Narina sat down and played this game.
Yep.
It found out the 4K monitors in this world did not like each other.
That I'm not sure. That's a good point. They were gonna fix it for sure. I remember Brock being like, "Oh my god."
Because that's a
definite thing you
Saru
want to
even
have.
does that for her.
Yep.
Like,
yeah. Here's the secret to the fancy furnace. You must be into culinary. What? Interest in culinary so you can't light it? Not for the big price. Give me 5 lure flower gel. And I'll give you your tree's remedy kit. My tree? No, its name is your tree. It is here, behind you. You build a personality. Lose its glitter lately. Didn't take care of myself. During the finals, either my job interviews, it was all about others. I was worried about their perceptions of me. Okay, this is too on the nose, I feel like.
right?
It's like very...
Feeling slightly attacked.
Yeah. You must become the person that you like. Okay. So this is the tree right here. And you build your personality type.
Really went literal with that skill tree, didn't they?
The skill tree is literally it's literally the what's the name of the personality types? There's like a name for it. I can't remember the name, but like, you know, the 16 personality types, like INJ whatever. And
Google.
someone's gonna, yeah, you or somebody will tell me shortly, but that's what the game uses, those 16 personality types, and gives you advantages and disadvantages to each. Okay.
So this was a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Okay, gotta make this now. How much more time do I have? Tree remedy kit. Use the Cidium.
So,
get personality
the
seed.
inspector, the crafter, the protector, the artist, the advocate, the meditator, the architect,
Yeah.
the thinker, the persuader, the director, the performer, the caregiver,
Yeah.
the champion.
But what's the name of like the personality type, like all of...
or ISTJ?
No. I mean, like the name of what that's called, like this whole concept is like has a name, but I don't know.
Myers-Briggs?
Yep, that's it. Myers-Briggs. Myers-Briggs personality types. Thank you. Yes.
That was more complicated.
If you improve yourself and become an expert in one of your interests, I will give you an inflatable pool. What?
Yo.
Craft a rhenium ingot. Okay, so for this, Brain. Okay, so we have the repair kit. Let's see what happens if we use that. I haven't done any of this stuff yet, so this is kind of cool. I used it? I think I used it. It has failed. What? I want to use it. No.
I don't know if the Steam chat is working. Keeps on saying
Steam chat?
failed to send message. So if anyone's watching on Steam, you might want to go to the Twitch or YouTube channel.
Yes, if you want to chat, yeah, you can go to one of the other ones. Shoot, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
That's the
for
thing
me,
with
at
Steam.
least,
It's been tricky, you know. Like I want it to be good, but it's been tricky. Causes issues with it's just not like a fleshed out platform yet. Oh, inflatable pool. Does this work? I doubt it. That doesn't work. Inflatable pool. Okay, so I need a rhenium ingot. To make that, I need furnace. Fancy furnace. Okay, we're gonna have to. We have a lot of stuff we gotta do. We need an axe, but for an axe, we need a pickaxe. Oh no, my inventory's full. Let's see here. Actually, maybe because my inventory is full, the stuff wasn't functioning. I'm gonna make sure. No. Okay, so then. Where are my pebbles at? There we go. Pickaxe. Okay. And if you look in the bottom right, I have like my. This gonna work? Yes. I have my whatever here, and when that runs out, that's when I get bumped back into the real world. I think that it might just be attached to me doing things. Yeah, I think it is actually. So, or it might be time attached too, but I think for the most part, it's just like. Actually, I'm not sure. I think it might actually just be time because this isn't passing any extra. It's not energy, it's time, I think. At least in the dream world, it is. Because I know if I do this to craft an old axe, it's going to take time and like 60 minutes. And when that happens, it's going to like go down a lot faster. It'll go down instantly. I need to get rid of this stuff. Too much stuff. Okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Should be able to answer pretty much anything. You guys have good questions so far, though. Good. Can I cut these down? Oh, yeah. Ooh. So these animations are new to me as well, actually.
So what's the goal of the dream world?
That's a good question. So the goal of the dream world is to, like, essentially unlock all the areas, and as you unlock all the areas, you'll be able. That's how you work on this tree. If I can open it here, but I can't. That's how you like work on that tree, which builds out your personality type, which gives you advantages in the dream world or in the real world. Excuse me, right? Mm. So in that way, you basically want to unlock all the areas. And I think right now, like, it's built around quests, right? So I have to do certain quests for people in the dream world to, like, unlock the areas. So we have, like, this sleepy guy here who I haven't been able to wake up and talk to yet. But, oh, there you go. But,
smack him with a hoe, that'll wake him up.
We need to get him out of the way, and then we need to build up this bridge that way. And there's different areas. And so different areas will have different quests and stuff, and they'll give you the things you need to build this out, right? So, like, in the bottom here, we have these little, I don't know, what do you call them, like gems or something? But you get these, and then you can attach them in certain places to do certain personality types. Shit. So where? Need more wood. Uh-oh, there's durability in this game. Sam, it's not gonna like that. Good thing Sam isn't here. Controller using? I'm using a keyboard, but there is controller support for this game already right now too. It's controller support's working. Am I missing? I think I was missing. Nope, I'm good.
As long as it's not like the durability from Breath of the Wild, I feel like that was a little too much.
Yeah. Oh, I just plant a tree. Can I plant one there? Plant it here. I'll plant it. Dang it. I just planted a tree. There we go. Oh my gosh. I just realized that it actually takes a ton of wood to craft anything. Holy crap.
So I noticed that it's like slowly creeping down the
Is it? It's time based.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed something I gotta fix, I think. So like this takes 60 minutes to craft, so when we craft this, we're gonna lose more time. I think we just lost more. Maybe we didn't, but oh my gosh. We need so much stuff. Just constant. This is how these type of games go though, right? It's like, oh, I just need to do this one thing, and then I'll get this one thing, and then I'll be able to do this one thing. And then by the time you do all that stuff, then there's like 6 more things you want to do. And it just keeps building outwards like that. Oh yeah, that.
Is that grass running around?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's a known thing.
Okay. Just making sure.
That is a classic fix one thing and then something else happens, because how was happening first was like stuff wouldn't pick up like when you drop it unless you walk away and then walk back, if that makes sense. So then like you fix that, so then it'll wait, I have to drop some stuff. What can I not have on me right now? Oh, that helps. So if I'm gonna pick up some random stuff, and if I pick them up, then it wouldn't pick it up unless you walked away and then walked back. So you'd have to like go like this and then walk away and then walk back to them. But now you can just, you can go like this and it'll pick it up normally. But there's some sort of like magnetism that was added with that, and I think that's why they were running away from me.
Yeah, I noticed the magnetism.
Yeah.
It came down to, which is so. It's one of those small little features that's actually really nice.
Oh yeah.
Because I know with Stardew you can get a magnet ring.
Yep.
But at the beginning it's like so brutal having to sit there and go through every single thing and try to pick up every single last bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. What is your opinion on the fact that you can just like spam pick up a lot of stuff? Because I'm used to like having to, oh, we just got bumped out because we ran out of time. It's like, and I actually kind of like that. It's like all of a sudden you just wake up and you're like, oh shoot, like,
Yeah, you're just up.
I mean, that's how like a dream world would be. You just randomly just like boom, like all of a sudden you just exit your dream abruptly when you weren't expecting. My hunger's too high. Oh no. Okay, I need to. Whoa, it's raining again. Egg, that'll be good.
Rain
More
needs to. Oh,
what?
Rain is rain's kind of hard on the bit rate.
Oh god, yeah.
Just like looking at it, I'm like, oh.
Especially on the Discord screen share, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I have a lot of butter. So the items that are at the store to buy are randomized every day. So that's why I'm always checking there to see what they have. Because it's not the same. Yeah, I do like that, yeah. I just need more recipes, because right now I'm just kind of gimped. Like, I only have a few recipes I can work with.
And do you learn recipes by talking to people, or by actually, like...
You do. And you learn them faster if you have people with the same interests. Speaking of which, we're going to deal with that now. So we have this one, comedy, sci-fi, and book. So I should be able to, if I read the entire thing, it takes me an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, so now, interests. Books is level 1. So if I can find people that like books, one of the ones with the plus sign, since I have that interest, so, or sci-fi actually. Oh, the bear!
Yeah, the bear likes science.
I wonder if there's anyone that I work with. What is going on with that? I'm not sure. I'm trying to find one where I can just talk to someone here so I don't have to go where the bear is, for example. I don't know. The menu or something is being weird. Just bugs, just internal bugs. Don't worry about it. I get another hot dog. Udana work at Jewel Street as a white collar. She's like, quit my job and open this buffet here. Park on the weekends. Achieve a simple life and happiness by selling hot dogs. You do you, man. That's awesome.
I thought people can make a lot of money, and they can also make nothing.
That's true. Yeah, you can probably get a good amount of money. I imagine like someone like outside TwitchCon. Yeah, we're both said the same thing. That's funny. That's all I could think of.
I remember TwitchCon San Jose, like it was just like all along the front curb of this convention center. It was like probably 16 or 20 hot dog stands sitting out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes some good money. Carry our exhausted customers to the cab. Make sure they get home safely. Good time at the shaka. I kind of want to show around like to all the different areas. There's actually just a lot of areas. It's surprising. So here's a little karaoke bar. We already saw the donut shop, obviously. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I've never been in here. Okay, what's this? Newcomer. Cindy. Only closed on Sundays. Can I have a massage or something? This, I don't know if it'll let me in right now, but this is the, I can't remember what that is.
Like a city hall or something?
No, it's like a museum or something, I think. It's a library. What if the library books are in here? No, not right now. Library. Can't go in there. What else we got? We got the Astro Cafe. Does she like sci-fi? I think she likes sci-fi, actually.
I hope so. She runs a place called the Astro Cafe.
That's true. Give me a recipe. I'm just gonna blast her with an hour and 40 minutes. Damn it. Just wasted all my time. Oh, this guy. Sven. Okay, so my hunger and energy is too low now. That's a problem. And then we have the El Dorado. We went in here already though. It's like a game store. So I can buy a TV right now and put that in my house and then get a game console. It's a lot of money though to like do all that stuff, and it's actually really hard to make money in this game. Especially right now, because the only profession we have right now is the the office job, and you make $5 an hour, and a hot dog is $20. So, I mean, you do the math. It's pretty brutal. I shouldn't be buying hot dogs, is what I'm saying, but you kind of forced to until you know the recipes. The game kind of puts you in a little bit of a tricky spot at the beginning.
They don't have the mac and cheese special.
Ham. Yeah, mac. Okay, I can make a ham and cheese sandwich. That's good. This is good. Okay. Let's see here. So we go here. There we go. Ham and cheese sandwich. Okay, and then we need to go back to the dream world, actually. Let's do a shorter one. So see, now I'm only going to get however much because I only slept for a short amount of time. But I think that's all I'm going to need to do what I need to do here. I have to try to remember what I was doing, actually. So I was getting... That is going to be kind of interesting. You're like juggling 2 games at the same time. In a sense, I mean...
I have hard enough time juggling 1 game.
Yeah. Put all that stuff away. Ooh, I have a bunch of rocks I can have here. And we don't need
I've literally had to make a list of things that I need to do. Just to keep me...
you had to make a list?
Concentrated. Yeah, because it's like so much stuff you gotta like focus on. It's like, oh, I need this, I need this, I need to go to this planet to get helium, this planet to get methane. And
yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
And then I spent like half an hour running around the base, and I realized, oh, I could have been doing something that time.
Oops. Okay. You only get 1 log for each of these. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Wow, that magnet's strong. What was that?
I don't know. What was that?
Question
mark.
Rubber tree seed. Oh, interesting. I plant it. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We need so much lumber. This is insane. Got some work to do.
So what are you trying to build?
I'm trying to make a furnace so I can get a remnum ingot. For Mr. Rock. I guess. But it's interesting. So I can't use a furnace unless I have a culinary skill. I can't gain culinary skill when I'm in the dream world. I can only do that in the real world. And I believe the university has some culinary classes I can take, but it's going to cost me either 50 or 100 gold. So that's a problem. That is a problem.
Is that the gold count right now? Is that just for the dream world, or is that for like actually your total right now?
That's what I was wondering, right? Because it shouldn't carry over, because that would be like material goods from the real world transferring to the dream world. So I'm not sure. I think it's on the menu there, but it's 0. But that's not. I have money like in the real world, just not in the dream world. So maybe they're both gonna have a currency, and they'll just be separate, right?
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm also questioning like if it should require energy to do these things like in here or not. I'm not sure what the correct answer to that is. So I don't know. Okay, I just need more stone. Is there animation this way? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Good. Very good. I'm kind of just checking stuff out because the animation stuff is new for these. Okay. One more. Pickaxe is gonna break. Durability. What? Give me my rock. Okay. Now we have the furnace. Smells like pizza. No! We got kicked out because it took time to craft it, so then it kicked me out. But I kind of like that mechanic because now it's like, okay, I have to get back to the dream world, but like I have to now do the real world before I can go back to dream world. So you're always on the hook.
Yeah. Makes you pay attention to that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. No rain. That's good. Okay, I have my money. I have egg. I can buy an egg. Yeah, I really need more recipes. Let me talk to this guy. After 10 p.m. I take economics course. Night classes. Okay, here we go. Recipe. Oh my god. It's not good. All right, I can't afford to not work.
Is there like stuff like rent and stuff, or?
No, there's no bills. They were gonna have bills, but then it kind of was like a hindrance, a little too difficult. I mean, even just trying to like survive in the real world, like having food is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
So, because you get paid so little. Like, look at that. I just made like $30, but now my hunger is... This is hunger right here, and it's already all the way down to nothing. So, like, I'm screwed again.
So, what are the four... You have your energy and your hunger. What's the other two bars?
Happiness and stress, I believe. Let's take a closer look, actually, in the menu, because I haven't... Okay, so we have stress, happiness, hunger, energy, and motivation. Excuse me. And this motivation, happiness is the same icon right now. I'm not sure how that plays out. These are new. So the stress and
maybe the stress digs into how much motivation you have.
I'm not sure right now. I know they're new, like they just implemented those, and I can't go out on the balcony, but the balcony is a good spot to like decompress and like get your stress to go back down. I'm also like walking through the park, like I was saying before, would be like a way to decrease stress. And then if you take the metro, maybe it'd increase your stress, right? Because you're taking like public transit, it should be kind of stressful. Oh no. I don't have enough to make food.
Uh-oh.
Well, time to go back to the dream world. Ignore my problems. Okay, now I can place this. Can't place it here, though. Maybe I have to find a more open spot. I have no idea how big this is. Probably not too big. Oh. Oh, okay.
No.
Add some fuel. Wood, perhaps. Realistic. What's up, Julie? I think they're saying realistic where I'm like, oh, I don't have food. I'm just going to go to sleep and not deal with it. Maybe that's what they...
Oh, so you can... So you get one log out of the stump, too.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
That's nice. Okay. We're fueled up. Oh, I need some ore or something. It's happening. What? Why is there a stump here? I'm gonna get that out of here. Ah! That was interesting. Okay.
What? So did it work?
I don't know. I've never done this. I don't know. I just burned through a lot of fuel, though.
Is this like the part where like your skill isn't high enough?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But I feel like it would have not let me do it in the first place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is also where it's nice to have Brock because he can just be like, oh, like, don't do that right now or something. Like, that just broke Tuesday or something. Or he could be like, oh, you just have to do it like you just did it like this and it's different. So, Loki, tell me what I did wrong. I'm just kidding. The stand-in replacement. No. You should use this item on a tree. Thank you. It requires tons of fuel. Oh, what's up? It requires tons of fuel. Okay, that's a problem. Ah, using lure gel makes sense. You know what? I think they even told me that. But as a casual gamer, I of course ignored it.
That feel when the instructions tell you something and you just ignore it.
Hey. How you do it? Okay, let's see. Use failed. Because I don't have the culinary. What am I doing wasting fuel? Wow, that does require lots of fuel. Okay, we're just gonna have to get tons of that stuff then. And which one is... How do I make that again? So I'm gonna have to get enough money to get culinary up. Let's see. So there's a rhenium ore we need, and then this is.
I think this is like toe jam and Earl vibe from this area.
Oh yeah, yeah, I feel that. I feel those vibes. We're gonna have to get a lot of this stuff. I think I can actually go back to the real world early if I want to, because we need to go get the culinary. Uh-oh. Inventory full. Shoot. I'm gonna go back here and grab all that. Good thing it's not gonna despawn.
Now does it despawn if you go back to the real world?
Good question. I believe so. Bronk would have the answer on that.
Like
the final answer.
If you were to make up or get woken up right now, you'd lose a lot of stuff.
That's true. Better watch your meter. I think it would despawn you. Could be wrong. We should test that. Actually, let's just test it right now. I can't, because I can't actually. Okay, let's just get a bunch of these. To not have them pick up though. Okay, so there's some weeds on the ground there that it should just pick up. And I'll drop some stuff here. I'll go back to the real world. Oh no, I'm hungry. That's right, I forgot. No!
Ah, yes. The problems you try to avoid in the past come back to bite you.
That's right. That is right. It's accurate. Oh, hey, egg. Good. Worked out all right then. I need more ham. There is another store I can get food from as well that I should probably check. And I was actually in the middle of trying to show a bunch of different areas, which was nice, but then it, trying to do this now. Okay, we have 38 money. It costs 2 gold to take the metro as well, which is not ideal. Am I too hungry to work? I don't think so. I'm just gonna blast. There we go. I have 100.
Culinary demand should be a text mistake, by the way. Rob only wants you to improve the any interest, but the that doesn't require it in this build yet.
Oh, well there you go. So then I'm not. I guess I just need more fuel in it then probably.
Silly Rob.
Dang Rob. Well, I have a bunch of energy, so that's good. Or a bunch of money, excuse me, not energy. I have no energy.
Still not 8 yet?
What was this restaurant? I don't think they let me. I don't think you're not allowed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm gonna go try to find the other place to get food. This is not it.
There's a story about the Eagles, the band, the Eagles.
Whoa.
They weren't allowed into one of the restaurants because it's like a really fancy restaurant, and they didn't have like black pants and shirt and stuff like that. So they like went out the back alley and spray painted their pants black. Went in, had nice like dinner and everything there, and then like got up and all the chairs were black from the spray paint. And they just walked out.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Your character has to high standards for their income level. Just eat an egg. That's true. Maybe there should be choices to just eat some cheese for some lower... actually, let me see if I can eat it. Because there should be like kind of options just like... Eat some ham, man. No, I can't. I kind of like that, though. Just like something like your standards are low. Just let me eat some food. It'd be a mechanic to make it a little bit less difficult in the beginning, but it wouldn't give you as much, you know, food. It wouldn't be as good, right? But maybe it stresses you out to eat raw food or something. Or makes them not happy, but you can do it in a pinch. Because I am living on next to nothing budget right now. But I will say a ham and cheese sandwich is pretty low standards too, though, right? Okay, now I need to go to bed again.
I'm just thinking about the ham and cheese sandwich I'm going to have after this.
Ham and cheese sandwich. Dumpster dive? There is, like, garbage cans that are interactable, but like not fully yet. Like it seems like you interact with them, but you can't. So it's like that's probably gonna be something you can do. Probably gonna be. Wait, whoa.
Oh yeah, are those weeds over at the left?
I can add some material now. Wait, I just got the ore. Yes. Oh yeah, the weeds. Let's check it out. I have to take something out of my inventory first, though. That's a good call, though. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're there.
Yeah. Maybe not the weeds or not pick up. I can't pick those up. Oh, I ran out of inventory space again. Maybe. Man, this inventory space is killing me. But yeah, I guess actually they do stay there, so you don't have to worry, I guess. There you go. Let's see. Pick up some more stuff. Yep. Okay, so there you go. Does not despawn. So you don't have to worry. This guy. Gotta talk to this guy. Quest. Here's the secret of the hammer. We also have the secret of the stonework if you're interested. Cost is only an Edgar dung. A what? And why do I have to deal with dung? What are you gonna do with that? Wow, slow down, champ. We are stones, not wikis. This is seeing Edgar somewhere down there. Bring us a dung. Okay, I know exactly what they're talking about. There's some weird dude down here. Hi, I'm Tracy. Hello, I'm the Wanderer, and this is Edgar. She's been restless since her shelter collapsed. I've spent too much time to soothe her. I didn't even start building another. Help me build it for her, I'd be grateful. Sure. Maybe then you'll let me have her dung? Odd request, but sure. Everything. Does this have anything to do with those loony rocks? Yes, maybe. Now, can you chop, omit trees, make 10 timbers, make a shelter plan. Okay, I got this. This is easy. Easy. As long as it's not 10 lumber. It's probably 10 lumber. Probably. Oh my god. It's probably 10 lumber. Where's the... let's see. Get a lot of Actually, we're gonna need that stuff too. Let me see.
Now, do you know what, like, because I noticed like a lot of the prompts are like, oh, you have negative modifier, no positive modifier.
Yeah, I'm noticing
like,
that too.
What does that?
Yeah.
What
so
does those mean? Do you
that's
know?
like, yes. So I believe the like modifiers, negative and positive, like when you talk to people and it has that, it should be based on like your interests. If you have shared interest, like interests that they really dislike or they really like, to have negative or positive modifiers attached to like when you talk to them. And I'm not sure if that's like just kind of also not like a debug thing, but like a developer thing to be able to see what those are or what. But I think that's what it is, but it's not like I'm not seeing it show up the way that it should. I think because I swear I talked to someone where we had similar interests, but it didn't show positive. I think that's what that is for, though. Get stumped too. Can I get this guy out of here? It's on my furnace. There we go. Get out of here. But his durability on this axe is a lot better than the pickaxe, maybe? I'm not sure. It's lasting a while.
That's another question mark.
It's rubber tree seed. Now I know what that is. I should just cut down all the stumps, because the stumps take less time to cut down. It's the strats right there. And we need a lot of wood.
I wonder if the like axe lasts longer because pickaxes have to hit harder material.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. We'll just go with that. Okay. All right. So we get lumber. We get. This is gonna burn through so much time, but it's also gonna probably kick us out of the dream world, which is okay. That's fine. All right, it's lumber burning time. Oh. All right, when are you gonna get bumped? Right now? No, not yet. Wow.
I feel like
I'm surprised.
I feel like it's. I don't. Is the meter in that menu? I didn't see it.
The meter?
Yeah, the time meter.
Yeah, time meter. It's see like crafting time right there. So it just tells you how long it takes.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, it'd probably be a cool thing, like or like something useful to show the like actual meter of how much time you have left, and then like.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I think it would be good to see like the time. Like have some sort of feedback where time is going by as you're crafting. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, something just to mostly to keep you from accidentally bumping yourself because you didn't know how much time you had left.
Oh yeah.
To exit the menu.
Yeah, because you can't see this when you're crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I also think like some sort of feedback on like this going down quickly. Like you can see it kind of trickling down, but if it's going down faster, like because you're crafting, I would like to see like some sort of like negative number here, like or like a negative icon. Like you can see that it's like pulsing or some sort of like you can like visual feedback that time is passing.
Yeah, or like how much time. Like yeah. I've seen it before where they have like bars where it shows you how much of that bar it's going to take away by doing that like thing.
Yeah, that would be good too. Yeah, like yeah, that's true. Yeah, instead of just saying 60 minutes, it could just like show like how much the bar is gonna go away from doing it or something. We got a lot of timber to get. This is probably gonna knock me out. Or I guess I'm knocked out. It's gonna do the opposite. Whoa, look at this crazy looking rubber tree thing.
Huh.
I should plant the other trees. Plant a tree there. Can I plant one up here?
You're
no.
Pass or nothing grew fast.
Yeah. I think it might be part of the kind of like testing thing too, that those trees grow back faster. Internal build. Okay.
Get kicked back to the real world in a second here.
Yes. I'm like really close to getting kicked. Really close. If you guys have any more questions, let me or Loki know. I'm trying to stay on top of chat. I think we've done a good job. We've like answered anything they've said. We've been on it.
Yep.
We've followed the Foss and it's had some good questions.
Unless if something's happening over on Steam and somebody's trying to say something, that chat's completely broken.
The Steam chat is tricky. Yeah, unfortunately. Has there been anything? Let me see. There might... no. Yeah, it's just broken for me too. Wow. See if I can get it to...
So if you're on Steam and want to talk, go to the Twitch or the YouTube channel.
Yeah, at least for chatting. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's just the chat's just not working like at all right now. Let me try re-logging in and see if I can get it to show up. Yeah, it's just so weird. Hey, Brian. Hey, Sam. Hey, man. All right, Steam. Log in.
Can you get a family in this? Says true.
Ooh, family. Family is a good question.
Aren't you tired of all the happy life simulation?
That's funny. Aren't you tired? I know, like in that trailer that you were just listening to for a split second, that they have right, marriage and getting dumped or divorced.
How's it going, Mizita?
But a family having a kid, I mean, I'm not sure if that would be on the potential roadmap. Maybe. But it's definitely not something that's being worked on now. Right now, it's just trying to focus on making these core mechanics good. There's still things to, like with like just how the dream world interacts and like the stress and happiness modifiers. I want to make sure those are flushed out as well. I need an axe. Oh, look at, I have like no energy left. I'm like gonna get bopped. Yep, there I got bopped. When is Kayla streaming? You need to marry someone with food? Tomorrow? Whoa, Kayla, whoa. Stream it tomorrow.
Whoa. Tooshi doesn't plan a day in advance.
All right, here's the plan. We're gonna just go around and talk to everyone until we get recipes. Working for some dog walking company. See me at Garrett Park early in the mornings, afternoons. Oh. Okay, blast him with 100 minutes. Yes, classic breakfast. What up? This old guy with these headphones. That's a vibe. Met before? Alfred. Dang it. Breakfast, most important meal of the day. Herman College. Beginner culinary, writing, painting, coding, science. Wife her. Who's this guy? Hang out at the bar in the middle of the day. Prepare drinks and cocktails. You should have some recipes for me then. Dang you, Marlon. Hunger's too high. That's fine. Go get a hot dog. Oops. I like this kind of like that. I like the way that looks. This guy. I think this guy like hates everything. Oh yeah.
Jesus.
It's like I think he hates everything. I hate all of it. Working at a clearing company, breathing the same air as them. Beat it. Chat. He's really mad. What's this?
So much anger.
There's a lot of anger.
He
looks like the guy from he looks like Stanley. This guy.
What's the game about?
What is the game about? This game is about managing, like essentially like having a city life, like you're seeing here, where you try to make friends, gain interest so that you can like become better friends with people, and you know, work on your job, build up your apartment, find someone to love. But at the same time, also, when you go to sleep, you go to your dream world, and your dream world is where you, like, you have farming, dream farming. You can have animals and stuff. You have, you build your personality out of what they call like the brain tree, and you have quests and stuff that come along with that. What is this? Oh, this is where the other food is. Pepper and sugar, I think. No, I want to talk to you. Like spices and stuff. What's this one? Can't go in there. Pet shop. What up? Chat. Please, recipe. No.
How many waifus are there?
Whew. Well, I mean, there's a lot of NPCs in this game. These are all people that I've talked to, I think. This is not everyone. There's more than this. These are just people that I've talked to. So, well, actually, let me confirm that. So I have that many people right now. And if I go somewhere I've never been, like here. This dude. Have I talked to this dude?
Nothing suspicious about them at all. Just chilling out in the corner of the room.
Midnight to 3 a.m. Damn, it's late.
Usually how I like to walk into my bar is nice and dark and some random person standing in the corner.
Where is Mina? Oh, yep, see? Yep. There's a lot.
There's a lot of people.
A lot of people. That's just people I've met. There's more people for sure. A tattoo place. The dude here I haven't talked to. There's a lot of people. No, my hunger.
No.
Shoot.
So what's the bar on the left?
I don't know. I don't know. This Coffee and Smile should have food. Chocolate croissant. Ooh, cappuccino. Let's go. I'm all about that.
Ooh, nice.
Wait,
Gold.
I think my hunger just went down. Shoot. Do I move faster, though? No, I'm going crazy. Yo, what up, dude? My friend. Coffee doesn't my dream. Smiles broader than ever. All right, give me a recipe or else. Oh. Henry. Energy is too low. Old school TV, $200 bucks. I don't have enough money. He's angry because he is alone. He's angry because The Office is no longer a show. It's not happening anymore. It's Stanley. No. Ham, egg, potato. Looks like that's not good. We don't have that. Okay. Go here. Actually, I'm just gonna do this because then I could save it. I think you save when you go to sleep, so let's do that quick. I think I'll stop it here. But that was actually probably the deepest dive I took into the game before. But the other times I started from the beginning and I kind of just didn't know what I was doing. So there I kind of knew what I was doing. But yeah. I didn't get any of the stuff. I know that you can like work from home potentially and stuff too, but I don't, and learn stuff here, but I don't know what I'm doing with that yet either.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Doc. What's up? If you guys have any more questions here at the end, I can answer them. But other than that, I will be heading over to the Circadian City Discord voice for a bit. If anyone wants to chat with me there, that's right. You guys can chat with me in the Circadian City voice chat. Wow. And there may be maybe like one or two other people from Circadian City that are going to be there as well. We'll see. I'll be there. Okay, sure. Kayla. Just me and you. Just me and Kayla talking. Yeah, anyone's welcome to do that. I'm going to be linking the Discord to... Thank you, Loki. Awesome. Yeah.
I did a thing.
You did the thing. You already did the thing. Now I can't even do it myself because you already did it. I'm going to post it in all of the chats real quick.
I did the things.
If I do this, does it do it to all of them? I'm curious.
I don't know. I still can't send to Steam. Oh. Yeah, I did. Fancy.
I think I just did it to all of them. Wow, that's super fancy. Look at me. I'm so fancy.
That's impressive.
That is impressive. All right. Does it show up as Restream.io that posted it, or is it
No,
like
it says,
the channel?
Says Circadian City.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. That's really cool. All right, so there's the link. I'm going to be hopping in the voice chat momentarily here. Give me like 30 seconds. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, Loki, for joining us. Loki streams on Twitch, Honorable Loki on Twitch, just like it is in the top left there. And maybe we'll have Loki play the game one of these weekends as well. But I'll be back next Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific to do another stream, and I'll probably be doing that one with a game developer. We'll be playing probably their game, and then maybe they try out Circadian City. But Brock wasn't able to join me this time because he's on a little vacation. But next week he might still be just finishing that up, so we'll see. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the Discord voice. Join the Discord. Woo!